Barakatah Shah. Now, when you go into Revelation 13, it talks about this beast. And so let's break down this Revelation 13, because this beast is a specific place. Now, when you start the chapter off, it says, the beast out of the sea. Verse 1, it says, and I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. Now, in verse 2, it talks about the beast being like a leopard, and his the beast was like a leopard, and his feet, the feet of the beast was of a bear, and the mouth was of a lion. And it said the dragon gave him his authority and his seat and his power, Salaki. So the dragon gave everything to this beast, and pretty much the dragon and the beast is pretty much the same thing. But now this is giving you a different aspect of the beast, you see. And so in verse 3 it talks about one of the heads of this beast was wounded. And so when you get to verse 4 and 5, it talks about who can war with this beast, because the dragon gave the power to the beast, and it's saying who can war with them. Now, verse 5, it talks about that this beast, it says, and there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemy, and the power was given unto him to continue 42 months. Okay. So verse 6 is saying he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven. In verse 7 it saying it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given unto him over all kindreds, tongues, and nations. So the beast pretty much took over everything, and especially the children of Israel. So when you get to verse 8, it says, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him whose name are written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. And so it says in verse 9, if any man have an ear, let him hear. Now these are the specific parts of the chapter that gives you the identification of the beast, and pretty much it lets you understand what the beast is. It says in verse 9, it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity, verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints of the children of Israel. So, the children of Israel went into captivity under this beast. You see, this beast put the children of Israel into captivity. And verse 11 is going to give you an understanding of who was the main two horns that participated in putting the children of Israel into captivity, because Zechariah talks about four horns in Zechariah, the first chapter. Let's get that real quick. Zechariah, the first chapter. Let's see here. Zechariah chapter 1, verse 18. It says, then lifted up my eyes and saw, and behold, four horns. And I said unto the angel that talked with me, what be these? And he answered me, these are the horns which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem. So, four horns, four kingdoms was the ones that scattered Jerusalem. And so when you go back to Revelation and you look at verse chapter 13, verse 11, it says, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. So it talks about the beast gave all his power to the dragon gave all his power to the beast, and the beast controlled all kindreds, tongues, and nations, and had power to put the children of Israel into captivity. And it says in verse 11 that there was another beast that pretty much spoke for the whole dragon and presented itself as a lamb, and it had two horns. Now these two horns is America and Britain. Because America and Britain pretty much is the leader of most of the beast, pretty much. And so that's why it says the dragon gave his power to the beast, and then it says another beast came up, because this other beast had two horns, and these two horns was very powerful, but they was going to be pretty much leading the situation. And slavery was the main thing that helped these two nations come about and become so powerful, because they had a major slave class of the children of Israel. And then you get to verse 12, it says, and he exercised all power of the first beast before him. So Just like I said, the dragon gave its power to the beast, and so the beast had power over all. And so it says in verse 13, it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. So not only did these two nations, these two kingdoms, Britain and America, become very powerful due to them enslaving the children of Israel, the saints. They uh, was the Lord helped them develop a nuclear or atomic bomb where they can make fire come down from heaven in the sight of men. Because 14 is going to tell you what this power did. It said, and deceived them that dwelt upon the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. You see, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And so these two beasts, the American Britain, they pretty much lost World War One, and they pretty much came back into strength as verse 12 say, whose deadly wound was healed. So in World War II, they dropped the bomb, and so that's how they were brought back to life when they uh, symbolically brought back to life when they dropped the bomb in World War II. So after World War II, they've been ruling and controlling all the nations, leading all the nations, and so then you get to the end, and it says that this two-horned beast is going to eventually um, make all the nations worship the image of the beast. And it says in 16 that he shall cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save he, unless he had the mark or the name of the beast or the name of his name. And so America and Britain are going to be leading the nations, deceiving the nations due to their power and their influence, and they're gonna cause all the other nations to follow the beast in mandating that everyone have this certain mechanism that they would need to buy and to sell. And so the way they're pushing this is through they want people to take the vax, and the vax is going to need to be certified. So by getting them to take the vax, and then they're going to get them to take the chip, because the chip is going to verify that they got the vax. And so this two-horned beast is the same as the Babylon the Great. And Babylon the Great, it did the same thing that the two-horned beast did. It led all nations. It said it was a woman that rode on top of the dragon and controlled the dragon. You see, and got the dragon drunk off of his wine. But that's just the same thing that this two-horned beast did. It pretty much dropped the bomb, and through dropping the bomb and taking people into captivity, it got power and prestige where it can rule all the nations or influence all the nations to follow them and what they're pushing. Riches and power, because when you go to Revelation 18, it talks about how the Babylon the Great, the same with the two horned beasts, America and Britain, they lived deliciously, and so they off of this holding the children of Israel in captivity and having the other nations worship the image of the beast, they got riches off of this and lived deliciously, and so that's why they spent money until all of them got trillions of dollars in debt because they knew, or they was getting to the point where they can mandate everyone to get this chip and they can reboot or reset. They call it the Great Reset. Reset the economy because they ran the debt up to the roof. But this two horned beast in Revelation 13 is the same as Babylon the Great, and he brought it out in 13 in a different way, so you can get a deeper understanding of Babylon the Great, different element, and kind of see what Babylon the Great too uh, is mainly on America, even though Britain is connected to America, like the two horned beast brings out. They both connected, uh, but Babylon the Great just brought out more of America, how big America was dealing with the other nation, with having slaves. Because in Revelation 18:13 it talks about they having slaves, and the merchants of the earth was getting rich off of uh, buying slaves and utilizing the slaves that America and Britain had, because they was two of the horns in Ezekiel. I mean Zechariah, Salakia. There was two of the horns in Zechariah that scattered the children of Israel. So, along with Spain and Portugal, uh, they waxed rich off doing those things. But you got the two horned beasts, you got Babylon the Great, and these two examples in chapter 13 and 17 and 18 pretty much shows you that America and Britain, the unity that they have and the power that they have. Now, in verse 14, it talks about the great city. Chapter 14, it talks about the great city. And chapter 11, it talks about the great city. And so, in different places, this great city, America and Great Britain, they're the climax of pretty much the whole Bible. Even in Jeremiah from 47 on up, it talks about the daughter of Babylon, because this is the American and Britain is the bridge to Yahweh, who they originally called Jesus Christ, coming back and taking the kingdom. Like in Daniel 7:18, it says the saints will take the kingdom and possess it forever and ever. So when they do that, you're gonna have America and Britain and having great power and ruling. And so uh, to take them down, they're gonna get taken down first by the other nations because in Revelation 17:17 it says that God is gonna put it in their hearts to burn uh, this two-horned beast in Babylon the Great, uh, which are the same thing, to burn them with fire because of the great power and the blasphemy that they uh, participated in and the killing the children of Israel and enslaving the children of Israel. So after they get completely burnt with fire, then the rest of the beast will be taken into captivity, like in Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So he's gonna completely destroy America and Britain, and then take the rest of the nations and the beast into captivity. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Kingdom is at hand. Shalom.